Winter in the United States is a season of contrasts, a time when the country showcases its diverse climates and landscapes. From the snow-laden streets of the Northeast to the sun-kissed beaches of the South, winter paints a varied picture across the nation. In Colorado's majestic Rockies, deep snow blankets the towering pine forests, creating a winter wonderland. Here, skiers and snowboarders find their paradise, racing down sunlit slopes, their laughter echoing through the crisp mountain air. The air is crisp, biting at the cheeks, and the world feels hushed and peaceful. As the sun rises, it casts a golden glow over the snow-covered trees, creating a serene and almost magical landscape that invites quiet reflection. Meanwhile, in bustling cities like Chicago and New York, winter transforms the urban landscape. Snow dusts the towering skyscrapers, and city lights glow warmly on icy streets, creating a picturesque scene that feels both vibrant and tranquil. Even amidst the urban rush, winter brings a magical pause. People walk quietly on snowy sidewalks, and city parks blanketed in fresh snow offer a moment of calm. Festive lights twinkle, adding a touch of warmth to the chilly air. But head south to Florida or Southern California, and winter takes on a different character. Here, the season means sunshine, mild afternoons, and leisurely beach walks. The ocean waves gently lap at the shore, inviting visitors to enjoy the mild weather. Occasionally, a rare cold snap surprises even these warm regions, with frost dusting palm trees and a light snow covering Southern California beaches. People bundle up, a reminder that winter's reach is wide and unpredictable. This variety is what makes American winters so fascinating. The country experiences everything from fierce blizzards in the north to gentle breezes in the south, each region telling its own unique winter story. From the heavy snowstorms that blanket the northern states to the gentle breezes that caress the southern coasts, every region has its own story to tell. The diversity of winter conditions across the United States is truly remarkable. This year, La Niña is the main character in the winter narrative, shaping who gets snow and who gets sun. Meteorologists closely monitor its patterns, predicting how it will influence the weather across the country. As we look ahead to winter 2025 to 2026, everyone's asking, what will La Niña bring to my backyard? Families gather around, checking weather forecasts, wondering if they'll see snow or enjoy mild weather. The answer depends on where you live. Each region will experience winter differently, influenced by La Niña's unpredictable patterns. Let's find out what this season has in store for us, as we embrace the beauty and challenges of winter across America. La Niña is like a giant air conditioner in the Pacific Ocean. But what does that really mean? Imagine the world's largest ocean working behind the scenes, quietly shaping the weather patterns that affect millions of people across the globe. La Niña is a natural climate phenomenon that happens every few years, and its effects can be felt far beyond the Pacific. During La Niña, stronger than normal trade winds sweep across the Pacific, pushing warm surface water westward toward Asia. This allows much colder water from the deep ocean to rise up along the coast of South America, a process called upwelling. This upwelling not only cools the ocean surface but also brings nutrients that support rich marine life, impacting local fisheries and economies. The cooler ocean surface chills the air above it, which in turn shifts the position of the jet stream, a fast-moving river of air high above the Earth that helps steer storms and weather systems across North America and beyond. This shift in the jet stream is one of the main reasons La Niña has such a big impact on our weather. During La Niña winters, the jet stream tends to dip farther south over the central United States, bringing with it colder air and more frequent storms to northern states and the Midwest. Meanwhile, the jet stream rises over the East Coast, allowing warmer, drier air to settle over the southern states. This means that people living in the North and Midwest can expect colder, snowier, and stormier winters, with more frequent blizzards and icy conditions. In contrast, the South often experiences milder temperatures and drier weather, with fewer winter storms and more days of sunshine, sometimes making it feel like winter barely arrived at all. Of course, La Niña isn't the only factor that shapes our winter, but it's one of the most powerful drivers meteorologists look at when making seasonal forecasts. Its influence can be seen in everything from snowfall totals to drought conditions. By tracking La Niña, meteorologists can better predict which regions are likely to face heavy snow and cold snaps, and which areas will enjoy a milder, more comfortable winter season. Understanding La Niña helps families, businesses, and communities prepare for what's ahead, whether that means stocking up on snow shovels or planning for a dry winter garden. So, what are the experts saying about this year's La Niña? Let's dive into their predictions and see how this powerful climate pattern could shape our winter. For winter predictions, we look to NOAA and the Farmer's Almanac. NOAA uses advanced science and points to La Niña as the main force this winter. Their forecast cold and snowy in the north, warm and dry in the south. The Farmer's Almanac, using its secret formula, agrees. Expect the BRRR is back for many northern states. Both sources predict a classic La Niña split, snowier north, milder south. When science and tradition agree, it's a strong signal. The stage is set for a winter of sharp regional contrasts. December 2025 kicks off with storms and early snow in the north while the south enjoys lingering autumn warmth. January is the heart of winter. Expect deep freezes, blizzards, and heavy snow from the Rockies to the Great Lakes. The south stays mild, but drought concerns grow. February brings wild swings, more cold and snow up north, but occasional thaws and surprise storms farther south. The south remains mostly warm, but a rare cold snap could threaten crops. Each month has its own flavor, but La Niña's influence is clear. December sets the stage, January delivers the drama, and February hints at spring. The north-south divide will be the season's defining feature. Get ready for a winter that keeps everyone guessing. Let's take a journey across the United States to discover what La Niña has in store for you and your community this winter. From the Pacific coast to the Atlantic, every region will feel the effects in its own unique way. Whether you're a winter sports enthusiast, a commuter, or just someone who loves to watch the seasons change, La Niña's influence will shape your daily life. In the Pacific Northwest, get ready for a classic La Niña season. Cold, wet, and full of action. Expect frequent rain showers in cities like Seattle and Portland, making commutes a bit more challenging. But for skiers and snowboarders, this means fresh powder on the slopes and some of the best conditions in years. Rivers and reservoirs will fill, but so will your rain boots, so keep that umbrella handy. Moving inland, the northern Rockies and the plains are in for a wild ride. Arctic air will sweep down from Canada, bringing frequent blasts of frigid temperatures, heavy snow, and the ever-present risk of blizzards. Towns from Montana to North Dakota could see whiteout conditions, making travel hazardous and keeping snowplows busy all season long. Meanwhile, the Southwest and the South, stretching from California through Arizona and into Texas, will experience a much different winter. Expect warmer and drier days, perfect for hiking, biking, and enjoying the outdoors. Families can plan more picnics and adventures, but the lack of rain means drought conditions could worsen, putting stress on water supplies and agriculture. Water shortages are a growing concern, especially in California and the southern plains. Reservoirs may drop to record lows, and farmers could face tough choices as fields dry out. Conservation will be more important than ever as communities work to make every drop count. In the Midwest and around the Great Lakes, winter will be a true battleground. Cold air clashing with moisture from the lakes will create heavy snowfalls, icy roads, and the potential for powerful lake-effect storms. Cities like Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland will need to brace for shoveling, snow days, and unpredictable weather swings. The Northeast and Mid-Atlantic will also feel the chill. Expect a colder winter overall, with the storm track determining which cities get buried in snow and which see just a dusting. From New York to Boston and Philadelphia, residents will be watching the forecast closely, ready for sudden snowstorms or icy rain. Down in the southeast, including Florida and Georgia, most days will be warm and dry with plenty of sunshine for outdoor fun. But don't be surprised if a brief cold snap sweeps through, bringing rare frosts and chilly mornings to places that usually escape winter's grip. Every region faces its own set of challenges and surprises this winter. From snowstorms to droughts, from icy roads to sunny afternoons, La Niña ensures that no two places will experience the season in quite the same way. La Niña's reach is truly coast to coast, touching every corner of the country. Whether you're bundling up against the cold or enjoying a mild winter day, its influence will be felt from the mountains to the beaches. So where do you fit in this winter map? No matter where you live, it's time to prepare for whatever surprises La Niña may bring. Stay safe, stay informed, and make the most of this unique winter season. La Niña's winter will shape daily life in big ways. Snow lovers in the north can look forward to epic ski seasons and winter fun. But heavy snow also means travel headaches and higher costs for cities. Cold weather will drive up heating bills, while the south's dryness threatens crops and water supplies. Health is affected too. More time indoors in the north can spread illness, while the south's dry air raises wildfire risks. Nature responds as well. Deep snowpacks feed rivers, and cold snaps control pests. But lack of snow can leave crops exposed to Arctic air. Even wildlife migration and hibernation patterns shift with the weather. La Niña reminds us how connected we are to the climate. Every winter brings new challenges and opportunities. A few smart steps can make winter safer, especially in a La Niña year. In the north, check insulation, seal drafts, and have your furnace inspected. Prep your car with snow tires and an emergency kit, blanket, flashlight, snacks, and first aid. At home, keep flashlights, food, and water for power outages. Stock up on shovels, ice melt, and warm clothes. In the south, focus on water conservation and drought-resistant landscaping. Fix leaks and use water-saving devices. Be ready for rare cold snaps. Protect pipes and sensitive plants. Wherever you live, stay informed with local forecasts. Preparation is the key to a safe, comfortable winter. Past La Niña winters have delivered some wild weather. The blizzard of '96 buried the Northeast in record snow, shutting down cities for days. In 2011, Chicago's Snowpocalypse stranded hundreds of cars, while Atlanta saw rare snow and chaos. The winter of 1976-77 brought brutal cold, so severe the Ohio River froze solid. On the flip side, the 2011-12 La Niña brought record warmth and drought to the south, fueling wildfires in Texas. La Niña can mean epic snow and cold for some, and historic warmth and dryness for others. Each event is a reminder of the season's extremes. What will this year's story be? As winter 2025 to 2026 approaches, La Niña is calling the shots. NOAA and the Farmer's Almanac agree: cold and snowy in the north, warm and dry in the south. For northern states, it's time to prep for real winter. Snow, cold, and all the fun and challenges that come with it. In the south, enjoy the mild weather but stay alert for drought and wildfire risks. Water conservation will be crucial. This winter will be defined by where you live, a season of contrasts and surprises. The forecast is set and the tips are clear. Now, we wait to see what unfolds. Will your winter be a snowpocalypse or a sunny escape? One thing's certain, it'll be a season to remember.